Good afternoon, this is Matthew Rhodes and I'm joined by Matlock Town manager Paul Phillips. Paul, a 1-0 last gasp 90th minute winner to win the game against FC United of Manchester. I thought everyone put in an unbelievable shift this afternoon. Just how proud of you are you of the players today?
Extremely proud, Matthew. I thought, listen, 3-4 of them lads, I hadn't even met the teammates before we had to put them today. I thought they've come on Kingy. I think Tyrese has come on. The other two lads have come and really shown what it means to play for this football club. And again, I think we got exactly what we need out of the game. I thought it was on the front foot. I don't think Sean's had a shot to save really. I think it was a bit scrappy. He probably played in the middle third a lot. Listen, they had a good team. They moved the ball well. But I think we've shown the grit and determination and the willingness to go and get hurt in the box that they didn't. And for me, there's no better feeling than that. A little bit of redemption for myself, because the last time I played against these, I came unstuck a little bit and I lost the game. So again, it's a little bit of redemption for myself. But it wasn't about me today. It was about us getting the 3 points, and I think we deserve to.
I know you love your clean sheets as well. Obviously, that's 2 in a row. And just a quick word as well, just about Evans, the goal scorer. He's quite a quiet player, but obviously what an impact he's just had there. Amazing header. You just knew that was going to hit the top corner as soon as he headed that. Just a quick word about him and his impact at the club.
I think it's hard to highlight one. I think all three of them. Yates is coming in, not put a foot wrong. Qualtz is, listen, if there's a better centre half in this league or the league above, then I must be missing something, because he's been absolutely top draw. And then I've had to put Evo on the left hand side, and he just took to it like a duck to water. And I think won every header. Absolutely outstanding. Not just, I thought, today, but on Tuesday night as well. Listen, I think exactly what we need. Losing Sam Edgerton was always going to be hard to fill, but I think I've found an able deputy in what we've got with Evo, and long may it continue.
What you've got to be so proud of as well at the moment with how this season has gone is that you're doing so well, and I think I can count only one game where you've probably had everyone fully fit, and even then Ross Hanna then went off after about 5 minutes. So you're doing all this with a really severely depleted squad. Every single week you're having to look at rejigging, the whole squad. Just how proud are you of the fact that the team are doing this when you've barely had like a full strength team to choose from?
We always knew that was going to encounter these kind of injuries, because obviously how long we've not played for. But it's credit to the lads, and it's credit to the nucleus of the squad that's been here a long time. What they demand off the lads that come into the club. You're seeing that today. We put our own demands on me, myself, Wild, and the rest of my staff. But the lads have to impose that on the pitch, and I think you've seen Alburn demands it, Ross demands it, Uzi demands it, Qualtz demands it. Every one of them demanding that. If you don't give 100%, then they will get pulled out, and they'll make sure that you do that. But again, we can't keep going back to injuries. I think it's hard for me, because I've been on the phone all week. We had literally 11 fit players leaving Radcliffe on Tuesday night. You know that yourself. We lost 3 in the first half. But listen, credit to these lads, credit to the lads, and credit to the club. Keith, again, worked his socks off to get these players in, as well as myself. I think all round the club should be proud of itself this week, how it's handled itself, and I think we deserve that victory today for how well we've handled ourselves and how well we've done our business.
A word as well about the 3 new signings. Obviously, 2 players making a debut, and Liam King making his second debut for the Gladiators. Obviously coming on as second half substitutes, but what did you make of their introduction to the club?
I think it was great. I've just turned a kid on. He's never met a teammate. Kingy knows Ross. Tyrese, we got it done yesterday because obviously Ross Hanna was still struggling. So obviously it was hard to get Ross on the pitch today, especially in the conditions. So I think Tyrese has come on. He could have scored with his first or second touch, and he's worked hard. He'll get his understanding now. I think Jez has set the platform for him. But again, listen, I don't want to bring players in. We've got a good nucleus of a squad. But needs must when we have to bring players in, because the numbers that we've had out and the numbers that we've had missing.
Now, I'm with you on this. When the times are going well, you've got to make the most of it, so we'll mention it in this interview. South Shields drew today. That means Matlock Town are at the top of the table. Now, we're only at the start of October, so there is a long way to go, but could you be any more sort of satisfied with these opening 12 league games with how Matlock have got on?
We could have won the other 2, couldn't we? And that's what I mean. We've been out of sight, but no, listen, you can't. Listen, we've let ourselves down once or twice as a group, not just the players. We've let ourselves down once or twice. The Belper game, the Ashton game. I wouldn't say the Stafford game because that was one of them games where we could have been 2-3-0 up, but we've let ourselves down once or twice. But that's going to happen in the season. Like I say, it's going to happen. But listen, I'm extremely proud of them lads. It's like Craig King's coming today, come on for 80 minutes. He's not played a lot of football, and it epitomises what we're about. It really does, and I feel that if we can keep that going, nothing's won in October, November, nothing's won before Christmas, but if we can give ourselves a springboard and stay up there, there's no saying that we can't stay in the mix and hopefully get out of this league. But we've still a long way to go, and we've still got a lot of tweaking to do and a lot of winning games to do and a lot of learning to do how we do that.
Okay, well, thanks for your time as
Before we go,
Oh.
I've got to smile because the missus always says, whenever you do, so I'm happy tonight. So the missus always says to me, when you do anything, you look a right miserable get. and I'll be perfectly honest, I am smiling tonight, and I'll be smiling all night long, trust me. So there we go.
Well, deserved it.
Thank you, my mate. Cheers.